Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Today's segment is going to be a mental health toolbox and it's going to be on grounding, so enjoy. So what is grounding? It's a set of skills you can use to detach from emotional pain. So this means like focusing outwards to like the external world rather than inwards towards yourself. So focusing on the outer world rather than just focusing on yourself. So this is a form of distraction. So you're really focusing on the external world rather than inwards towards yourself. So what you're doing is you're thinking of it as distracting, centering, and being in a safe place. So why do we do grounding? It's really to get out of that emotional place and really be at one with the world and focusing on your surroundings rather than focusing on the pain you feel. So really you use grounding when you feel too much or you don't feel much at all. It's about finding that even balance between kind of reality and being able to accept that. So being conscious of reality and being able to cope in crisis. So you can use grounding any place, anywhere, and it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't matter at all where you do it, just as long as you feel like doing it and you feel the need to do it. So a thing I like to do before I ground is to rate my emotional pain. So how you're feeling in that present moment. And then after you finish grounding, to redo that rating and see if it has improved. So you're having your presence in the present. So you're not focusing on the past or the future. You're being completely present in this very moment. So one of the simple things I like to do is a way of grounding. So you go outside and you just put your feet in the soil and really feel how the texture is, explain it, think of the colors around you, explain the colors. It's not about being judgmental. You're not forming judgments. You are just stating things how they are. So try to use all your senses to really get an explanation of your external surroundings. So you're focusing externally on what you can see, what you can smell, what you can feel, rather than focusing on the pain that you have right here. So you're trying to branch away and have that feeling of, I don't really know how to say it, but feeling of being one with the world. Another one I like to do is play the categories game. So you think of types of animals and then you try and name every single type of animal you can think of. So this is once again focusing on the outer world. So people think grounding is literally just walking out and putting your feet in the soil. That is definitely one form, but it is not just the only form of grounding. Another good one is to use your imagination. So imagine walking through a field and what you can see, explain what you can see. So even if you're in the city, you can sit there and imagine a beautiful farmland and the animals, name all the animals, name the colours, what the sky looks out like, and really just what you're seeing. So another one you could probably do is put your fingers under hot water and cold water, not like extremely hot so you're burning your hands, but feeling the difference between the hot and cold, and then going and picking up objects and looking at the objects and seeing which one's colder, which one's heavier, just focusing on the difference between these different items. You can also eat some food, so you're really taking in what the food tastes like. So just sit there and mindfully eat, maybe a grape and taste the textures. So you're being mindful, but you're also grounding, you're focusing on the external world. So if you really feel like doing grounding, but you're in an office setting, so you're inside, you're on a chair, put your feet flat on the floor, and then feel how heavy your body feels in the chair and what the chair feels like underneath you, and even just grab onto the chair and pull up and feel that feeling of just the pressure. So you don't need to be outside to ground. You can do it in the office, you can do it wherever you're sitting, you can do it in the mall while you're shopping, you can do it anywhere. And through all these exercises, please remember to stay non-judgmental. So don't think of something as good or bad. So you can also remember a safe place. So just go there in your head and picture everything about it, name everything about it, get a huge mental image of it in your head. So what I use for this one is Positano, Italy, because I've had so many great memories there and I like to focus on that when I want to go back to that safe, relaxing place in my head. I really like is one that I learned a few years ago. So you go outside and you walk around the grass or walk around, but you look down, don't look up. Just look down, and if you're struggling to get into it, just count your steps, be like left, right. And then you're looking down and you are naming and looking at all the things that you can see. So if you see a beautiful flower, you can be like, flower, it's purple, while there's a flower that's pink beside it. And so you're really just focusing on the there and now. And a huge thing about grounding is your presence in the present. Don't live in the past or the future. We're putting your presence in the present. So with this skill, like all the other skills, it takes practice. You won't get it straight away. So it's like a muscle. So when you first start working out, you are so sore afterwards and nothing works and you feel like it hasn't worked at all and you're not getting better. It's the same thing with stuff like mindfulness and grounding. You have to expand that muscle. You have to build it up and make it stronger because it will get better with practice. So I hope today you can go and do some grounding. So if you're inside, try and do it inside, but I strongly encourage you get out into nature and name your surroundings non-judgmentally and just focus on the present. So good luck, everyone. So don't forget, if you have any questions, you can always contact me, or if you just want some extra help, just let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and even share my video if you liked it. And thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. I'm out.